Being able to wait for the next cycle is a superpower. In the past, throughout many eras, we all made a mistake. A lot of people were actually earning the era's beta. You see, China is a country where cycles have a very strong influence, so what you were earning was money from the era, from the trend, from the cycle, that's beta. But you mistakenly thought it was alpha. In reality, you don't have such strong alpha generating ability. Everyone mismatched themselves and mistakenly thought they did. So we kept leveraging up, constantly filled with confidence and optimism, trying to stay in sync with the times. But when the times change direction, or when the underlying logic of society undergoes a systemic reboot, it's not so easy for us to adapt. Because we've been following this trend, we've gotten used to making money this way, and under this kind of business model and the underlying logic of economic development, once a reset happens, or even a shift in direction, everyone finds it a bit hard to adjust. So, in this situation, I think it's the same all over the world. It's not just that we're facing big challenges and pressures. In fact, the pressure in the United States is huge. With such high inflation, the US dollar in a strong cycle and interest rates rising so sharply, even though both the stock and currency markets are doing well. The employment rate is still okay, but the risk of recession remains. Even Japan, after emerging from a recession that lasted 30 years, is doing fairly well, but the overall momentum or certainty of Japan's recovery still isn't that strong. The Bank of Japan has also said it will soon be watching the situation in the fourth quarter. Japan's recovery is closely related to the geopolitical tensions and conflicts between China and the US. Japan's two periods of resurgence have actually both happened in the context of our situation. The first time was in the 1950s, and now this time, it might be happening again because of us. So Japan, our East Asian neighbor, has gained many temporary opportunities from us. Let's remember that. So you need to understand that the spillover effect of China's economy is actually evident even in Southeast Asia. Their recovery, their rise, the improvement in their economic situation, the continuous increase in their trade status and trade levels, as well as the constant upgrading and reconstruction of their industrial and value chains, what does all this indicate? It shows that the world is indeed genuinely engaging in de-risking and decoupling, which is what we refer to as risk management, de-risking, and possibly a process of rebalancing. Although rebalancing also takes time, personally, I don't think it's something to be overly anxious about. So in the past 6 months, I've had some small reflections on this.